Alright guys, let's talk PPE. Everyone's favorite subject, gloves. We all love them and hate them, right? Same time, I prefer not wearing gloves if I possibly can, but some companies require you to wear them, so which one's best? Today we're going to go over that. So these are just my experiences, guys, with different various companies and whatnot for gloves and which one I recommend. And obviously, it's going to be a little different for maintenance versus electrician. If I'm going to be doing wire nuts all day, I'm going to take a thinner one, like the caliber here. If I'm just doing basic maintenance stuff, I take the high flex probably, or the max flex. I have the Klein one up there for when I do a lot of my fabrication. Alright guys, let's get to it, and let's start with just the Harbor Freight one. Alright, Harbor Freights. I've gone through like 3 or 4 of these. I use them a lot for fabrication just because I want a little bit of padding, but I don't want the plastic padding. I want actual something leather style. They're not the greatest, guys. I mean, you pay for what you get. They fall apart. They're not really comfortable. I'm kind of over these, honestly. I got these from Home Depot. They huge bags of them. These are actually pretty awesome for being so cheap as they are. I use them quite often, honestly, if I'm doing light work, if I'm doing just a bunch of wire nuts and stuff like that. It's not a big deal. I like these because they breathe. They do get to kind of smell them pretty quick, and maybe it's just me and my sweaty hands and feet. After a couple days, of using these, you're like, whoa, so. But, I mean, they held up pretty well. Right now I'm doing a bunch of stuff in my house and painting and whatnot. These are okay. These are D-Rock A4 cut. They got this extra thing here. Man, they're great if you're worried about stuff cutting you. We had a lot of sharp metal in my last job, sheet metal, stuff like that, so it's awesome for that. Anything beyond that, though, they're a little too rigid. You can't really feel the tip of your fingers very well. This part is reinforced because that's a grip area, you grip stuff, that's part of your hand and that's where it's at. So it helps with the, not cutting yourself and they don't wear out as fast, but day-to-day use, I don't recommend them. Let's talk the caliber. I do believe these are supplied by Fastenal. These things are actually pretty nice, guys. Pretty durable. A little smooth, so you don't really have like that good grip, but they're pretty thin. Like you can still feel your fingers pretty good and you grip through things pretty easily. Your company has a account with Fastenal and you want some just halfway decent gloves, man, I'd say these. Alright guys, these are the high flex. There's your cut resistant stuff. For being the low cut resistance that these guys are, they're really nice for basic maintenance work. I can still fill in my Allens and all that kind of stuff, no problem through these. After you wear them for about a day, they really break in really nice. So I use these almost every day for 2 years, so really not bad. They take a little bit of heat, so you can take like a nozzle off a welding robot if you're really quick with these and not have any problems. So like I said, I use these for almost 2 years solid, so this style, and they're not bad. I mean, if I was going to do electrical, though, I wouldn't use them because you electrical, you want a little bit finer feeling, and that's not this one. Alright, let's talk the Max Flex. These are probably the best in terms if I was going to do only electrical work. I'd try to get my boss to buy these. You get good protection, breeze, and you can still feel your fingertips really nice, and you don't have that awkward, like, one seam right in the awkward spot, like, these are just good, man. Like, buy them. They got a little bit of cut resistant on them. These are, like, the ones I would get, guys. A lot of us are familiar with these, mechanic gloves. In terms of the other ones, guys, though, like, I don't really see much value in them. They're a little leatherish, so they don't have that plastic, but you have all these seams and everything else that kind of get in the way. You might as well just get the other ones. They're about the same type of protection and way more comfortable than the Mechanics Max. I'm sure there's a place for these, but even around my house, I use the other ones. So, right, now let's talk the Klein. I've had these for a long time. I got them when they kind of first came out, guys. The right glove fell apart on me within the first week. It was really disappointing, not gonna lie. But the left one has held up so long, and I use this thing for a good 7 months solid, guys. I'd weld fabrication, whatever. I always had this because my left hand's closer to the metal and everything all the time, so this is the one I have to protect the most. And when you're dealing with welding robots, you take off nozzles, this little part will protect you pretty well. So you grab it, it's super hot, obviously. You grab it, twist it off real quick, bam, grab your pliers. You can still get really good dexterity. If I was tiring wire nuts or anything like that, or doing a bunch of receps or anything, though, I still get the Max Flex. These are cool and all. I like the impact and all that. And when I was carrying conduit or getting metal off the rack, I'd grab both of these, stuff like that, or even the Harbor Freight ones, just because it's nice in case something falls, because that's happened a few times. Like I said, I really wish the Klein other one I want to give these another shot, not gonna lie, in terms of just maintenance, not electrical, but industrial maintenance style. I want to give these another shot, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend the, $25 that they're asking for. All right, these last three are more for, maintenance and mechanical, and welding. And most of you probably will never have to buy these, or I'd recommend not ever buying them. But if you are a TIG welder and you have to do some fabrication, I wouldn't use these as regular fabrication gloves because that's not what they're for. If you're doing a lot of TIG welding, you'll understand why these things are really awesome. All right, guys, here's your winners. Everyday electrician, get the Max Flex. I got the Kinko for basic fab work, that kind of stuff, grabbing metal off the rack. And then I got these for my TIG welding. All right, guys, like, subscribe if you found this useful. I know this video is a little long. I try to keep them short now. However, PPE takes a long time to go through. I'll be going through cut resistant sleeves next. That's more for maintenance. I don't want you to spend money and waste money and hate some product you buy. I'd rather you, be like, oh yeah, hey, Josh did a review on that. He said it's pretty good, and you get it, and you're like, yeah, it's okay, I don't want you to be like, oh, well, that was hot garbage, So, anyways, guys, stay safe out there, and see you in the next video.